Now, you talk about preparation. I have not prepared for these, so
these will be good.
I think
these will be good.
I'm just seeing a lot of hashtag Braith on here, which means the stitch-up's coming, and I have nothing to do with this. Can you explain the T-shirt ban at your local gym? Yeah, no, I've covered that.
What?
Mexican hairless. Oh, you're a Mexican. Yeah, you do love a nads. What's the Veet? Nads.
Oh, hair removal.
Hair removal.
I've got hair, Dan.
Not. That's listen. Here's another one.
You got a hairy chest there.
Braith, yeah, but I look like Mr. Burns. Braith, you're looking fit. If you had to play an NRL game tomorrow, how would you go?
Shit house. Terrible. I'm fit. I wouldn't last. I'd last, but I can't accelerate. I'd tear a hamstring. I've no fast twitch at all. I don't do any sprints or anything. Change of direction, my body would go on me.
If I could guarantee you'll have a Tony Carroll bodyguard, so you don't have to make a tackle, and all you have to do is play in a dinner suit.
I'll be fit enough.
Like Tom Brady at the end of his career.
Yeah, if you could do that, if you can play in a dinner, but you can't in our game. There's no dinner suits.
Braith, this is a Doggies fan, Curtis. Do you remember your hardest pre-season? Which coach was the toughest in pre-season?
Well, when I moved in, it was Billy Johnson.
Oh, yes.
But back at the Dogs, which he was freak, ruthless. Yeah. And then Stephen Folkes. Like Folkesy, Scotty as well. But Folkesy was, God rest his soul, one of the fittest humans you've ever met. But with the Bulldogs, we'd do triathlons, biathlons. We'd write 80 to 100 Ks. We'd do everything. Like it was a competition too. And you needed to buy bikes and swim for kilometres, run, and honestly, you were so fit by the end of the pre-season. It was incredible, but the work ethic, it was phenomenal, but definitely the Bulldogs by a fair margin.
I forgot about Billy Johnson.
Yeah, Billy Johnson.
Would sports science allow...
No.
Oh, okay, that answers that.
There's no way. We were vomiting in buckets. Like, they wanted to break you. I remember the first... Yeah, Buzz wouldn't like that.
Army camps.
I remember the first session I walked into the Bulldogs. I was from South, and I was, you talk about the hair removal, but I rocked up and there's this skinny little South pretty boy, whatever, and they wanted to set the tone, the Dogs, and knock that shit straight out of me. I was on the rower, and Gary Carden, I was vomiting just constantly while doing the rower, and he just had to finish. And what they wanted to gain out of that is that if you walked away, a lot of guys wouldn't come back. And if you didn't come back, you weren't a Bulldog.
Yeah.
So they would be testing you, but they were ruthless, the Dogs. Like it was, but then they were the best club to be a part of. Like they really were, but it was full on.
I want to ask you, I don't think we've got time today, about the 2000. I'm fascinated by the 2002 season.
Oh.
I know it ended badly, but just the way it all went down. Someone should make, the salary cap. Yeah, not the 04, the salary cap year.
Yeah.
That was a Friday night that we all found out in the media that the Herald was sitting on something. When did you know that the shit was about to hit the fan?
They didn't tell me because it was around me and my contract. They had the Oasis project, and I was going to be an ambassador for Oasis. And I'm injured, so I'm not playing the game. And they didn't give me a heads up. And I'm sitting in the crowd watching the game. And
this is against Parramatta at the horrible showground.
Yes, at the showground. And I'm seeing this photographer snapping me, and I'm like, he's unusually staying on me the whole game. And I'm just in the crowd, and I'm thinking...
He wasn't even from the Daily Mail.
The next day it was front page, and here's my head. It was so good, Dan. Just part of.
But honestly, what happened? Okay, so that's really interesting. You didn't know that was coming.
They didn't tell me. They knew. The Dogs knew.
Because I did a Saturday morning show at the time, producing it. So and they were telling me, Dan, you got to be ready because the Herald's going to have a bombshell about the Bulldogs, and we're going, bombshell.
No players knew though.
Yeah. So you all wake up Saturday morning. That would have been a recovery session.
Yeah, front page.
What were the next few days like?
I'm trying to get information. All of us are trying to get information. We knew nothing.
Wow.
We knew nothing. So it was terrible. Terrible. Thanks for bringing it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I because you'd won 15 in a row or
17.
something. 17 in a row.
Record.
And you were blasting teams.
Bulldogs fans would remember the kick from El Masri and Joey doing these ones.
Yeah.
That was on the run. Like on that run of wins.
That was on the run. But that was a rare one because you're flogging teams.
We were.
46-28 type games. It was like, defence was optional at times. But in saying that, if 02 doesn't happen,
That's right.
04 doesn't happen.
That's right. So you take the good with the bad, Dan.
Yeah. No, there should be a documentary made about the whole thing. I don't think you'll be part of it, but I don't think you'll want to be part of it. But
who's playing me if there's a doco? Or actually, if there's a film.
Mate,
if there's a film.
You just leave the vanity.
Because I'd like to know this one.
You ever had an acting bug?
No. No way in the world.
Clooney slicks his hair back now, and I mean he's a bit old now.
Yeah. The Greys. Anyway,
Okay.
so I shouldn't have asked that.
Interesting. There you go.
Got distracted.
All the hashtag Braith people.
Yeah.
Here's one you like because it's not about you. Who would you pick, Payne Haas or Reece Walsh?
Oh.
You can only pick one. New team. So Perth Bears.
Oh, Payne Haas.
Okay.
If you're trying to build a team that has no roster and a lack of depth, there's no point having a Reece if you don't have an engine room. You need the engine room to provide space for Reece. So you got to go Payne because he's an absolute freak.
There are 18 coaches, or 18 coaches might pick Payne Haas. 18 people that run clubs, I reckon, would pick Reece Walsh.
Yeah, listen.
He fills seats.
I understand. I'm looking at,
and he brings the talent as well.
I agree with you, and I'd take him. Like I'm just going
You're
off
building a football team.
my football mind and the club, and like I'd buy Reece a few years later.
Now this comes from Mason.Will. I don't think so. I don't think it's Willie.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's Willie. How is Willie? Is he acting?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but
Okay,
it's good.
It's doing the rounds and so.